65% of people who watch this video will not make it all the way to the end. Well, now I've got your attention. It's another day, another podcast from the No Good Advice podcast. I am David. Thank you so much to everybody who has been watching and listening and commenting and liking and sharing the podcast so far. Today, I want to talk to you all about social media. Now, I am no expert, but I did see a post the other day that really grabbed my attention and has inspired this podcast. Tell a real story, not an Instagram story. And I think we can all interpret that in our own little way. Instantly, immediately, you're just thinking everything on social media is fake, false, and just shouldn't be believed, which I think you have got an element of truth to that. I looked into this post with a little bit of a different perspective. I kind of looked at it from my point of view. What story am I telling? What story am I not just telling by what I post, but what am I telling myself by what I consume? How many of us are guilty of scrolling through social media without really paying attention? And not only that, how many of us are also not really paying attention to what we double tap? Yes, there are probably a lot more of you that are now thinking, actually, I do that, especially in times of procrastination. But how can you change that? How can you really start to begin to make social media social again and actually make it something that benefits you and benefits your mental health? Our attention span naturally decreases because of social media. I love affirmations. We know this. I love quotes. I love inspirational people. I love people who have real stories to tell. That is what my Instagram is populated with. So I'm going to give you tips on what you can do to make sure your social media becomes something that is good for you. Who are you following and who are you engaging with? The next time you actually find yourself not really looking at what you've just liked, go back, double check. Is it an account that you really enjoy? Go into the account, recheck in. If it's not something that you like, if you're just mindlessly scrolling through, if it's just another huge influencer celebrity that you actually have no idea what it is, their values are, then go into them. If it doesn't resonate with you, unfollow or mute the account and just stop letting it show up on your daily feed. Turn off those badge notifications. Turn off those notifications on the home page. Turn them off and turn it off until it is that you go into the phone, until you have time, and then go in and then you can check the notifications. Because believe me, the power of not having that phone go off and distract you and then take you away from the social element that you're currently in is so powerful. Check in with people that you really do like and you really do enjoy their feed and their positivity and what it is they're bringing to the Instagram world. Make it work for you. Start following them. Start engaging with their content. Don't just like. Don't just double tap. Get on board. Give a little comment. Tell them you love their feed. We all know we like to hear it. So start giving it out as much as you like to receive it. And last but not least, when is the last time that you checked in with that old friend on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram? Get in touch. Like their content. If they're not posting anything, check in and say hi. Maybe their account doesn't even exist anymore and you're still following it. Then you can delete it and find out where you can get their number and message them and say, hey, you've not been on Instagram or Facebook or social media in a while. Hope all is well. We haven't spoken. Tell a real story, not an Instagram story. Look, we all need to work on it from time to time. I am not speaking or preaching. I am part of the choir. I need to do this myself more, but I definitely have turned off those notifications, started engaging with those accounts that I really like. And every now and then I do check in with some friends and just say, you know what, you're doing great. I like your account. It's really engaging. Hope you're well. We can't necessarily always meet up with people, but you can engage with them on social media. Don't be afraid to do that. Say something nice because we like to have it said to us as well. I love accounts and podcasts that inspire me. And hell, this has been inspired by many great podcasts. I have been inspired by many great podcasts, to name a few: Oprah, Jay Shetty, Russell Brand, The Naked Professors. Jenny Faulkner has a great podcast for running as well. So if any of those are not podcasts that you're listening to, give them a try. If you like this content, you'll like that content. But have a great day, have a great weekend. I'll bring you a new video soon.